this is a short introduction to Google Classroom. Hopefully this will help you understand your child's learning over the next couple of weeks. So via the school website, if you click on digital learning website over here, you're then taken to our digital learning platform. There's lots of advice and information in here to help you. So if you have a scroll around, you've got myself, Mrs. Price and Mr. Cole. You can email us at any time if we can help support you in any way. So what I wanted to talk to you about today was Google Classroom and what exactly the students look at when they're in the classroom so that you have a better understanding. So if I go into a classroom, okay, so this is a test student and this is what they're going to see. Now, obviously, I've only got 3 subjects in here at the moment, but your child will have a lot more. Now, if we're looking at their timetable for Monday, and they have maths, ICT and English on Monday, then they should see on their Google Classroom the date that that item is due. Obviously, sometimes there are different ways of setting work, so I'm going to show you that in a minute. There's also a to-do list here as well, so they can go onto there and they can see all the things that they need to do over that period of time, or all the things that are outstanding as well will be within the to-do list as well. So that's another good thing for you to be aware of. So if I go into maths, for example, one way that work can be set is on another platform. So you can see that the maths teacher has set the work to be done by 8 o'clock tomorrow, which is the 4th of January. And if we go into this classroom, then we can see how that work has been set. So a new assignment has been set. You can look at it in the stream, or an easier way is to go into classwork. And then you can see the work that's been set there. So it says here, complete your activity on Hegarty Maths the lesson today, and then there's the link. And then once they finish that activity, they can then view the assignment and mark as done. So that hands it in, and then it's moved away from their to-do list. Okay, so that's the first one. Then if we go back to say ICT, for example, so in here a new assignment has been posted, so we click onto classwork and we can see that this one has been posted within Google Classroom, not to an external website. So we click on here and then the pupil can see the activity they need to do, and it's within here. Other formats could be that there's a document in there rather than a slide, so they can appear in different ways. Okay, but that's another way that work can be set in Google Classroom. So if I come out of this one and I just go back to here, now when I go back to all of my classes, the English class here, you can see there is nothing with a due date. Sometimes work can be set via the stream, and especially if we're doing live lessons as well. Most teachers will probably set within the classroom and a date and time and so on, but sometimes it just goes into the stream. So it's definitely worth checking the timetable and then going into each classroom. So you can see here, join the Google Meet at 9:40, which is when that lesson would be tomorrow, when we're going to go through the lesson, and the link will be posted below. So that's another way that work could be set in the classroom that may not necessarily see a date on there. So it's really important that the pupil is looking at their timetable and just going in and checking their lessons for that day. So I hope that helps, gives a little overview of Google Classroom. Like I said before, there's a huge amount of information within this website that you can get to via the Greenhill School website that we've put together for you. It explains everything. If we go into COVID-19 and parent information, it tells you the expectations for learning over the next week, and obviously as the guidance change we will update, and that there are going to be 5 lessons a day, that the lessons start at normal times and so on, and how those lessons can be delivered. But please, if you do require any further information or we can help at all, then either email myself or Mr. Cole and we'll get back to you as quickly as we can. Thank you.